Sebring, Florida. What a battle that was. What a great group of competitors. Get to race against a couple Fiesta STs. It's a hard-fought first place there. Oh, Watkins Glen, New York. What a trip that was. A 17-hour, 18-hour, 19-hour drive. I forget. I did get a sweet beer mug out of it, and that was a hell of a battle, too. Holly Tree. Makes some of the best trophies down there, Leon. He actually made this trophy, too. Stack that on top of that. Hard-fought battle. No one else was in that class, but I got first place. Oh, I can't forget my medals. Oh, hey. Didn't see you guys there. Hey, good to see you. You caught me looking at all my accomplishments for the 2018 year. Oh, man. I didn't realize they were so heavy, these medals. These first place ones, I think they have a little bit more girth to them, or, oof, I don't know, it kind of, where's my neck? Oof. But I'll get back to you guys when I get done cleaning these trophies, so I'll see you in a minute. So I know I just put out a video a week ago or so that said I'm back, and then I kind of disappeared. Well, let me explain a little bit. Right after the wedding was all done, we got settled in, I got really sick again. And it was a bad sickness again, where I had to go and get medicine and go to the doctor. That doesn't happen to me. I got hit twice. Like, it's nutty how bad it was. I've never been that sick in I don't know how many years. Like, I don't go to the doctor very often, so when I'm sick enough that I have to go to the doctor, it's pretty bad. So, sorry about the absence, but it was good to just kind of settle in with the family, relax a little bit, and I played a little bit of Battlefield 5 as well. So I've been playing a ton of that at night. That's kind of where some of the work is gone, but I didn't forget about the channel, and I'll never forget about the channel, but I just needed some time to settle in with the family and really get used to being a dad and a husband. It's good. The number one thing I get asked most about since I got married was, well, how's married life treating you? How's married life? Let me tell you, it's fantastic. It's been the greatest thing ever. I love every second of it. I love coming home to a family. I've got someone waiting there with a warm meal, and just Ace comes around the corner, John Daddy, and gives me a big hug. It's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. Married life is fantastic. But anyway, enough about that. Hey guys, I missed you all. I missed my content. I missed my channel. I missed all my fans. And I know that it's almost Christmas time, so I'm going to get out a couple videos today to kind of release over the week. That way there's some content coming out while I'm busy traveling, because we're going to actually go to Texas this year for her family and go down there and see her grandparents and stuff. So for the 2019 season, I have some cool stuff coming this way. I've been kind of working with some sponsors. I know I've talked about it a little bit, probably not so much on the channel, more on Instagram. But I picked up a couple new sponsors, but I signed on with one sponsor that I'm particularly excited about, MeLeDesign. And what they do is they actually build battery boxes for stage cars, rallycross cars, street cars, show cars, whatever. They actually signed me on for a sponsorship. I won't get into too many details right now about what we're going to do and what's going to happen, but I should have a package coming in very soon that I'm super excited to show you guys. I'm excited to show you guys. I'm excited to bring that on. I had a conversation with the owner, Mitch, killer guy. I had an awesome conversation with him, and I couldn't be more excited about this 2019 season. It's already blowing my mind, and it's not even here yet. I've been talking in preliminary talks with going to the West Coast this year for some races. That's going to be a hell of a drive, but I'm in it for the long run. This is not just a side project for me. This is my life. This is where I want to go. So I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to do this for the channel, for me, for my family.
Please select your... Please take your receipt. The wash is available. Please enter one now.
So for the 2019 season, I've got a lot of things planned. I'm going to rework everything and get the Fiesta as close to the prepared front to the T, like as the rules will allow. But I'm going to finish up this car wash, stretch its legs a little bit, make sure everything's good, and I want to go back and park the Fiesta, and then we'll talk about some of the fantastic things that happened over this year, because I know you guys have been paying attention, and some of the new guys, how's it going? And especially my new sponsors. Hey guys, hey Mitch, hey everybody that's watching. I'm so freaking amped right now. Like my mind has been racing about all this opportunity. This is kind of a poor choice to shoot a video while I'm doing a car wash. Also, whenever you wash your car, don't forget to drive fast to make sure all the water droplets go off. And make sure, check for cops and you're going the speed limit. And you know what, I miss fifth gear. But make sure I'm only going, of course, posted speed limit of 55 miles per hour. That's where I stop every time. I would show you on the GoPro 55, but you know, I don't have an extra GoPro. I've only got two in here with me. Thanks, Zach, by the way, for the extra GoPro. It's been very, very helpful. Here we are several hours later. I had to wait for the neighbors to get their yard mowed. For some reason, you know, 2 days before Christmas, they decided to mow the yard. And that didn't do too well when I'm trying to do a vlog because you can't hear me. But anyway, here's my nice, beautiful voice for you all. So, what I want to go over today, just shortly, is talk about some of the stuff that I went through in the Rallycross this year. The skid plate did fantastic. Skidplateguy, Christopher Murphy. If you haven't got one yet, if you have a Fiesta, Element, he's got tons of Subarus, Focus ST and RS. The plate is incredible. It has taken a complete ass whooping this year. And yeah, I bent the absolute crap out of it, but yeah, that there. That's because of me. I am really rough on this. When I push the Fiesta, I push it really hard. And this plate did everything it needed to. It protected everything. My junk was protected. I have no issues underneath the car, the entire bottom of the car, the oil pan, transmission, subframes, clean as a whistle. Like not a single flaw at all after having this plate on for a full season of completely full sending. Another thing I wanted to talk about was my gravel tires. Now I did several videos on these back at the beginning of the year when I got them, and after a complete full season all across the country, they're in great shape. The shoulder here is a little rounded off, if you can see, but the tread still deep. There's not very many hunks out of it, especially for all the power that I put down through there and all the events and all the different surfaces I've been on. I've been on very soft dirt, I've been on mud, I've been on hard packed dirt, I've been on rock, I've been on kind of like a bedrock surface that actually turned into like an autocross down at Holly Tree. That surface is so hard down there that you can actually hear tires squeal when they go around the corners and brake hard. So these tires have put up all that abuse, have gone through all this year, and are in still fantastic shape. Now the only reason I think about going to a different size is I want a little bit more sidewall, I want a little taller tire, and that's just because I want to see if I can't get a little more mile per hour out of it. These are a 55, they're 185, 55, 15, so I don't have a whole lot of sidewall in comparison to most other gravel tires. So they worked well, they never had any rub issues, but I would like to get a little more meat, especially after I get the new struts and stuff put on. But Max Sport, I cannot complain. I put those through absolute hell this year and no problem. But no street driving. There's a couple times I had to go on the road just to get from the pit area to the actual stage to go to the rally. But yeah, they're fantastic. No, I could definitely get another season out of these easily. I don't know if I'll end up selling them or not. We'll see. That's another bridge to cross here this off season. Well, that's it, guys. That's a wrap up for the season for 2018 Rallycross with the Fiesta. I can't be more happy for it. It did everything I needed to do. It took home tons of trophies, tons of awards. It made me a better driver. I got tons of seat time in that thing this year. I did roughly, I think it ended up being 14 events I've totaled up. And if you say 10 runs plus or minus a couple, I put about 150 different runs on it plus reruns and everything else, so give or take 150 like Rallycross runs with this thing this year, and it's not skipped a beat. It's never had a problem. The only issues were only stuff from me. I put the mount tune rear motor mount, like I said, failed on me. I tore off the charcoal canister out the back end of the Fiesta. I've got all that covered up now. It's all plated. But the Fiesta has not skipped a beat. It has been fantastic. And you saw the awards earlier in the video. I can show you real quick all the awards I got with the S2000. That's it. That's all of them right there. Nothing. I won a couple autocrosses, but there's like no one in my class. And like I said, I love the S to death, and I will have another one eventually. But for right now, man, the Fiesta, that was a good choice. That's been a killer year, and it's just been so much fun everywhere. It's going to bring me a crazy 2019 also, and I cannot wait to bring you guys so much crazy stuff that's going to happen. And with all the new sponsors coming on board, and just, it's going to be phenomenal. I know you guys are wondering about the wagon. Don't worry, I got some wagon stuff coming. I really hadn't touched it much in a couple of days. Battery died on me, so I've been taking it in and out, but check out this. So sometime this week, I'm going to start on the exhaust. This is the donor resonators that dude let me have, that Justin let me have. These came off his wagon after we tore them off at ORV. There's no holes in there except for where we tried to cut it off originally, so I'll weld that up. I've got this new flange that actually is a V-band clamp that'll go, and I'll weld this part on there, and then I'll have a V-band clamp that'll be able to quick connect that on and off. So that'll be good. Yeah, this is just a race catalytic converter for the wagon. It's just straight through. There's nothing in there. Yeah, I'm gonna get this done, and I'll make a little dump that goes out the back, just dumps it straight down underneath the car. It'll clear everything. It'll go right along the side of the drive line, so I think it'll be super good. It'll be a little loud, but meh, it's whatever. I wanted it to be a little louder anyway than it was, but that way it'll have some kind of muffler-ish kind of thing going to it. But both resonators were quieted down quite a bit. But yeah, there's going to be some wagon content coming real soon. I will catch you guys in the next one, and Merry Christmas in case I don't see you. Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy everything in between. See you guys.